Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new drama, Radical, by writer-director Christopher Zala. And this focuses on a teacher, played by Eugenio Derbez, who has a radical new approach to teaching a group of kids in a Mexican border town. And this film is very interesting in the way that it doesn't really hit on conventional narrative beats. Like, I started watching the film, and all of a sudden, like, you're in it. And you have, like, Derbez's character being introduced, him having his first interactions with these kids, and just, like, the approach of his teaching is radical, as in the title would show, so is the way that this film feels. It doesn't feel like your standard kind of film. Now, narrative beat-wise, this film does hit a lot of familiar places in terms of like, hey, it's the new inspiring teacher trying to inspire the kids and the students to look at things in a different way, and people are like, no, you can't do that, and they're like, yes I can, and they make an impact on the students, and that's the film. I do feel like this film digs a little deeper at certain points in terms of there's some challenging things that some of these young kids and their families are dealing with that brings weight to it. There's the conflict between Derbez's Sergio and Daniel Haddad's Cucho, who's it doesn't feel like a angry fight every time they interact, but there's always tension because there's always, is this the right way to do this? Why are you taking this approach? And you have that questioning that's going on. But I do have to say, all the young kids in this, and especially the ones that they wind up focusing on a little bit more, work so well. And they feel so genuine. And this film specifically has a very authentic feel. Matteo Londano, who is the cinematographer, helps really create this intimate kind of feel of this film. And this film feels like, hey, I might be watching more of a documentary than some big, elaborate, dramatic expression of a story. It does feel much more grounded in that way. This film is impactful. It has the emotion. Derbez is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of his. I really appreciate what he brings to the table here. And when it really comes down to it, sure, this is a very familiar type story, but the little things are what makes it stand out. And the not so little thing, which is Derbez is a fantastic actor and is able to carry this film with these young cast members as well. So in the end, this is a sweet, endearing, and poignant story, certainly worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Radical. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.